And today we got a journey, and I can't wait to get started. So I popped on a few minutes early so that everything can get kind of registered so people can come in. So I had to take care of things because it's going to be really hot by 2 o'clock, and I want to be done. So I'm sitting and being. And this is actually the Blue Rhythmic. Okay, let me go in. My name is Felicia, as well as Niana, as well as the Galactic Spiralite Priestess. Okay, Priestess of the Galactic Spiralite. Um, you can always reach me through my webpage, which is galacticspiralite.com. And that will be 777 AMD lovespirit3 at gmail.com. I do have my books listed on my webpage, as well as you can find them in Amazon. And I'm rolling because my computer did this reset on the calendar. So today we are going into the cave. I like it. Okay. Hi, Mystic. Come on in. So it took me a little bit because I was sitting with the question of what are we doing? What is our journey going to be like today? What are we moving into? What is the next part of us releasing and nining some things as we move forward? So I was just like, okay, well, let me go ahead and get this going. And man, the way I was looking at the cards and how I wanted to utilize them, and one of them I was really getting ready to do, and then the next set came in and I was looking. I said, but this one tells a story because this represents today's kin is called the Blue Resonated Storm. I channel in order to catalyze inspiration energy. I seal the matrix of self-generation with the Renaissance tone of attunement. I am guided by the power of magic. Okay, so we have the blue, we have the Pluto, we have the chakra root, we have the Earth family getaway. So then we have the rune. I'm not sure. Let me see. We must transcend conditions through response in order to look at any person, place, or thing that and see clearly which points in cosmic history is reflection. Hi, come on in. So I'm like, okay. So let me get the rune codes. I've been in coded medicine since 5 o'clock this morning. Star family, Star hubby, and there it is. Where's that stone? Thank you, thank you. Boop, boop, boop. I changed clothes 3 times this morning because I needed to feel cool. So I got cotton on. Everything's cottony. I'm like, I gotta have some cotton on today because it's gonna be hot. I'm talking about 105, 106 today by 2 o'clock. So, yeah, clock is ticking. So, welcome on in. Welcome on in. We are going to go into the cave. Going into the cave. Okay, so let me bring this up. So this is the activation rune for today on this kin. Ta-da, ta-da. Looks like a fish. Okay. Ohala. Hopefully I said it right. Ohala. Ohala. This is ancestral lands and properties are the results of success and hard work, both physical and spiritual realms, representation of everything that previous generations have earned and is continued to reward the individual. So it is the generation wealth symbol, but there is another meaning to it. That is from the North runes. Let me go up to this one. Okay, so it's talking about symbolizes ancestry, heritage, experience, value, and in what has been inherited. So in the generation, what has been inherited? Okay, which brings us to a really good energy about what we're doing as far as cleaning up things with the number 9, finalizing them, moving them out of the space, and bringing in the healing for it. So when we move things out, we bring in the healing. We have to have the healing. Now, I like going to Andrea Shelley's site for her runes because she takes her runes and turns it into jewelry. There it is. Okay. Interesting. Didn't line up right when I pushed the thing. It jumped. Quantum jumping. So we're just giving people time to time in because once we start the journey, I want everyone in here. Yeah, wisdom, talented, homecoming. It's mighty funny. It's talking about ancestral property. What was originally inherited. The homecoming. Interesting. The building blocks. Interesting. Of the past, an inheritance, our home, a sense of belonging and community is what we are representing in this. So, with that being a part of the whole kin of the Blue Storm, it brings us into extra notes that I made. So in the extra notes for the blue storm, it is, may your strength catalyze human transformation to access a more subtle and harmonious life. The function is energy, the action is catalyst, and the power is auto generation. I channel with the purpose of catalyzing inspiring energies, the seal of the matrix of the auto generation. These seals, which are the kins, are transmitters. So whoever's representing the blue storm kin, you're a transmitter. And the storm is the activation and the transformation in your life. It is about what you have reached to the end of and what you have known of your being. So, what is coming to an end? What is the ending? How is it ending? How is it showing up as the ending? So, get your water in, drink your water. We're going into the cave. And please stay hydrated. Make sure you are drinking electrolytes. I'm not a doctor, I'm not prescribing, blah, 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 but a couple of people I know have ended up in the hospital, and because they've been drinking the water, but the doctor comes out and says, yeah, you need to have some electrolytes, people, because the heat and everything is just pulling. Okay? Go back to what I taught you earlier, a few months ago, to prep for this energy if you're in heat areas where there's a lot of heat, what it was going to be doing to you and how it would be making you feel. Okay? So, just letting you know. So get your crystal if you want. It's not, you don't have to have it. It's an option if you want to have it, but make sure you drink your water. And just bringing in some oil scents. Okay, if you would like to smudge yourself, you can do that. Take a few minutes to smudge up. If you want to burn a little sage, you can do that. Get it going. Chubba chubba doo. I'm crazy for you. One of my movies I just love to watch is Assassin's Creed. It's free on Tubi. So, Assassin's Creed is where talking about this is a perfect movie that ties into today's kin, and it's all about generation, the ancestors, connection to the blood. In the opening part of the movie, he's a little boy, and he walks in after he's been out riding his bike and jumping off of things, didn't know why he was obsessing with jumping off of stuff. And he walks in and he sees his mom in the chair, but she's like not there anymore. She's gone. And he sees her holding a necklace in her hand, and he's like, what? And then he sees his dad turn around. He says, our blood is not our own. We don't own our blood. And he's like, run! Tells him to run. So it goes through the history of how his bloodline were these assassins who were, their oath was to protect the apple. This apple that has all of this technology in it, and they did not want it to get into the wrong hands, because if it gets into the wrong hand, the one that owns the apple will be controlling how people's thoughts are. It would be ruling over other people. So their whole oath was to protect, to find the apple, protect the apple, to make sure the bad ones don't get it. And it brings up the Spanish Inquisition. I can never say that word. Um, it brings up the Templars. All of that is in this movie. It is a really good movie. If you've never seen it, the music is off the hook really good. It gets your blood going. The the amount of where he has to get transferred into this portal and move into that energy, how he's hooked in to technology. And the first thing I said when they put it in him, I said, oh, that's the Neuralink that telling us already in the movie. So then he goes into it and then he drops down into the time essence energy that aligns with him through the DNA. You see the codes and everything coming up. I said, oh, that's Matrix. Okay. So when you watch it, just know you're watching a timeline mergence. He's merging with a 500-year timeline in his blood to find out where the apple was hidden and to once again take it and hide it from the bad ones. So it's a really good movie. It's free on Tubi. Assassin's Creed. All right, that's my movie. Like, ooh, chime into this. Okay, so let's get started. Everyone taking a nice deep breath. We are going to go into the cave. Inside the cave, you are going to visit directions. Inside the cave, there's going to be the directions. And each direction will have an activation. But however it flows, that's what's going to be flowing. And you'll have time to be in that energy in that direction. Okay, so just take a breath, breathe in, exhale it out. We're going to do this one. Okay, so get comfortable because we're going to a journey. We're going into the cave. Get comfortable. Okay, taking a nice deep breath. Inhale in, exhale it out. Drop in the shoulders. Let the shoulders relax. We're going to connect in and we're going to tap in. And we're asking for our divine guides and our beautiful, benevolent light watchers to help us move into the cave. And in this cave is the healing. In this cave is the place where we will release. In this cave is where you will see yourself. And you will see what is connected to you. Okay, breathe in. Exhale it out. Allow the body to just drop into that energy. As you see this beautiful diamond white light, orb of light coming straight towards you. It is very crystalline. It's very plasmic. It is very full of wonderful traveling energy that will keep your auric field safe, that will keep your etheric field safe, but it allows you to move and float as you move through. So just allow this energy to just feel from the top of the soul star all the way down through the third eye, through the throat, moving into the heart, into the sacred space of the heart, as we tap into that beautiful sacred space of being present in this moment and just allowing yourself to take this journey inward into the cave. Allow the energy to just float straight down into the solar plexus, into the sacral, into the root, as it drops down into the earth star, and finally into the water star. Here, allow yourself to receive the connection to the divine waters, the nourishment, the replenishing, but also the expression of releasing and cleansing and purification. Now allow yourself to float freely into effortlessness, timelessness, where this beautiful sacred orb will now take you to the cave. As you move past timelessness, allow yourself to just relax your eyes. Feel yourself just floating in your beautiful sphere as it takes you to your cave. Breathe. Feel how light and fast you're moving. You're almost there. Your body's feeling lighter, feeling very connected. You can see just a crest of light. And your cave is a special type of cave. It's made of many different types of crystals. It has a shimmer of light. This cave is known as the retreat. To seek, to know. As your spirit gently anchors you down in front of your cave, the top of the sphere opens and allows you to step out. You see your cave right in front of you, but you see as you look down into it, it seems a little dark. Have no fear, for this is your cave. Allow yourself to walk down the pathway, seeing many beautiful crystals in your cave. You see the beautiful amethyst glowing. You see the beautiful quartz crystal lighting up on its own. You see many different types of crystals showing themselves to you as you walk on your path into the cave. And as you are going down into the cave, you feel the breeze of air greeting you. Air is the breath of life greeting you. Allowing you to just feel the essence, bringing you emergence, bringing you into that creativity, awareness. You also hear wings. And because your cave is beautiful with different types of crystals, you see a little bit of the light still glimmering off of the crystal, and the air spinning around you, greeting you. This is the East Door. Look and see which bird is showing itself to you. Is there a bird that shows its wings to you, flies above you? It's okay if you don't see a bird, for they are the representation of the East. keep walking. As you keep walking down the pathway, you see a little bit of light in the distance, but it's glimmering. As you walk, you see flickering. This is the south. The south is welcoming you. You see this beautiful amber flame of fire. There seems to be like this beautiful iridescent spirit being that is just holding the fire, dancing with the fire, with beautiful passion and abundance of this warmth is coming off of it. Dancing all around you, it's cleansing your auric field, your etheric field, your subtle body field, and moving out anything that is not of its divine nature. For you're in your cave. And as this beautiful spirit being laughs and smiles at you, you see that its body is just nothing but the elements of fire. As the fire flows through this elemental being, it stops in front of you and points for you to continue on your way. It just wanted to share the light with you and give you that inspiration, passion. As you journey, the light slowly starts to fade behind you. But in the distance you hear trickling sounds, dripping sounds. It becomes a little bit cooler, starts to feel more flowing. You're being greeted by the west. You feel the coolness and the mist, and you hear the sound of the waters. As your cave still shows you the beautiful crystals lining your pathway, you finally come forward to a very subtle glowing light. And all of a sudden you hear what sounds like a waterfall. And right before your very eyes, a beautiful pool of water reveals itself to you in all of its iridescence of shimmery light, shimmery colors, spirals, sacred geometries flowing through this beautiful water. And you see the waterfall as the water is coming down through the side of the cave into this pool of water. You see these beautiful iridescent of codes flowing down through the water. The water just feels so soothing to your spirit, soothing to your hearing. The water is inviting you to come in. But you have this slight thought that the water spirit rises up out of the water and asks you to step in, to cleanse, to purge. As you step through the water, as it glistens with its beautiful iridescence of pinks, greens, blues, gold. The water is just beautiful, full of love and expressions. You feel it as you step into it, as the water comes up to your knees, up to your hips, up to your belly, up to your chest, right to your neck, so you're able to walk straight ahead. This water is being held in the sacred pool that is all charged with beautiful quartz, rose quartz, all underneath your feet. And as you walk straight ahead to the waterfall simply separates itself for you to just see this one beautiful crystal that has this opening that allows the purest form of itself of water to flow straight through it. The water being that represents and cares for this water asks you to bow your head into the sacred water, to allow yourself to receive this energy of releasing anything that has been clouding in your thoughts, anything that has caused you to not see clearly. As you bow your head into the sacred waters, you feel the warmth. You even feel the sacredness of the ancestors of the waters singing to you, holding you, breathing that beautiful energy. Feel the water as it drifts over your head, cleansing away all that cloudedness, that mentalness, stress. As the water just keeps cleansing the top of your crown chakra, your third eye is opening and clearing. You're taking a nice deep breath here, and you hold the breath as you immerse yourself under the water. And under the water you see all the glimmerings of the crystals, all the beautiful towering crystal points that are just shimmering within the water. And you raise your head back up and take a breath, feeling refreshed. The sacred water being slowly comes towards you with this beautiful gold leaf. And as she lifts up the gold leaf, it turns into a beautiful golden shell. It has beautiful codes that are flowing within this golden shell. And she pours the iridescence above your head, giving yourself permission to allow your sacred divine codes within yourself to be activated. It's cooling and soothing as you feel that beautiful codes coming straight down your crown. into the third eye, down into the heart, the throat, the spine, being received through the entire body, feeling it all the way down to the bottom of your feet. The water is just right, very nice and soothing to your system, very cleansing. Whatever emotions that you had held up into all parts of your bodies, your tissues are now being released. You're just letting it go. The ancestors of the waters are greeting you, and they're just sending their love to you, reminding you of who you are. Feel that connection. Feel that. And as they slowly move away, the water being slowly starts to point and says it's time for you to now continue on the path. As you drift out of the pool of the water, stepping out of it, you feel your feet upon the path again, but yet your body feels so much lighter, feels rejuvenated after just releasing what needed to be released. Take a breath here. And walk yet again onto the path. And on this path, you're feeling yourself becoming very quiet within yourself. As you're walking, you're starting to feel as though you're not by yourself, like something is watching you. You hear the sound of wings. There's quickly a bat that flies over your head, greeting you. As you're walking, you hear a hooting sound. What is that? It's an owl. The owl sees deep within you. What's hiding? You keep walking, but yet and still you feel like something is up in front of you, but you can't quite see what it is. The cave starts to feel like it's shrinking down in size. Like you kind of have to walk with your head down a little bit more. And you're looking and you hear a breath, some breathing, but it's not your breath. Yet and still you're not afraid. You feel like something is right in front of you, waiting for you. Your mind is trying to figure out, what is this feeling you feel? As you're walking still. You're looking. you see just a glimmer of light. And then you see several eyes. And the first set of eyes you see, they walk up to you with a beautiful yellow flame color eyes. It is a black panther just coming up and letting you know it's just watching out for you. Walks past you. Your heart flutters at the surprise. But yet still, you still see two sets of eyes. The next one that greets you is a big, beautiful, polar-sized bear. It rises up on its legs, greets you, bows its head, says welcome. And then the next set of eyes moves forward, and as it does, you see all these other eyes right behind it. And you start to feel this sense of groundedness. And as you walk closer, you see what is right before you. The buffalo. And here you are asked to have a seat on the stone that is right behind you now. As you sit upon the stone, the buffalo walks up to you, looks at you, greets you, and gently walks past you to sit behind you where the others are sitting, supporting you. And as you're sitting, the beautiful light starts to luminesce. Your beloved ancestors who are greeting you, who are sitting there, smiling and welcoming you. They are so glad you came into your cave. They are just simply hugging you, saying, welcome. We're so happy you're here. We are just simply here in this moment to remind you of who you are. And here we brought the medicine. And we are going to anoint you with this medicine. But we ask you, as you made your journey here, we are going to anoint you with the spirit of air of the sage. We bring in the beautiful sacred fire that gives you that light. We pour the water at your feet once again. And then we anoint your feet with the beautiful oil in your hands, in your crown. And we're asking you to let go of whatever your heavy burden is that you've been carrying of us. We ask you not to carry this anymore. Your fears, your anxieties, your depressions, your sadness, your griefs, even your doubts of trusting yourself. Things that have put you in limitations of old beliefs. And as the ancestors, your beloved ones, sit with you, the grandfathers, the grandmothers, they're sharing with you just this love, giving you thanks for staying true to yourself. And the next thing you see is the beautiful elder grandmother who comes before you, gives you the biggest hug ever. And then it sinks into silence. What is being said? Look into the eyes of your beautiful ancestors. What are they saying to you? What are they encouraging you? What is the inspiration? What needs to be let go of? You no longer need to hold. Feel that. Feel that deep gratitude of that love that they're sending you right now. Feel the connection to those who've gone before you. They were always with you. And anyone else that has gone to the other side into the ancestry line that is linked to your lineage, they are there. They are giving you that beautiful divine grace of love. And as you feel their love emanating, whatever they're saying to you at this moment, what you are hearing and feeling, you're receiving it very clearly. You feel it very clearly. And your heart is at peace. Your mind is at peace. You know everything is working out. You know your destiny is flowing. And as you look up at the top of the cave, you see the beloved stars looking down on you. These are just the light ones that shows you the mapping of your destination hidden within this cave. The truth in your authentic self resides in this cave. It is all being activated simply by you letting go of what no longer serves you. Take a breath here. As you watch one of the elders reach down, she picks up a bowl, and this bowl has a sacred number 9 at the bottom of it. She says, release what has been the heavy burden for you that still bothers you. Release it. For this is just another level of you that's releasing this. And as you look into the bowl, you feel the energy, the purging of what you are releasing into the bowl through the breath, through whatever maze of how is coming out of you is into this bowl. And she says, release more. And you release it. letting it go into the bowl. She reaches up and she gently strokes the top of your head, strokes your eyes and your ears, your throat, your heart space, and she gently moves that energy into the bowl as she gently moves over your belly, moving out any stuck energies there over your belly. She just moves it out of that space. She moves her hands down your legs to your feet and gives your feet a nice tug and a shake and moves off anything that should not be holding on to you. She puts it in a bowl. And as she dusts you off, the other grandmothers and the grandfathers brings in this beautiful sage and cedar over your body. Just allowing you to just feel the healing over you. And you receive it. Feeling that cleansing. And after everything is done, it is all taken away and processed and transmuted. It allows you to just release. They sit you up. They give you gifts. And they wrap you up well and say to you, thank you for coming into your cave. And you can come here anytime you want when you just need to let go of things. And we will be more than happy to help you with that. As you stand up, you give your thanks. You give your thanks to the panther, the beautiful white polar bear, the beautiful buffalo. You give your thanks to even the owl that flies above your head, and the bat that swings by. You give your thanks. And they say, now go and live your life. Live it with meaning, purpose, inspired. Live your life with fullness of love. Let it flow through you. Give birth to a new you. And now you walk as they cheer you on to your path that is anchoring you into the new organic timeline. A new pathway that is bringing you into this place of newness. And as you are walking, you're walking, and all of a sudden it starts to feel like the cave is slowly retracting itself. It's like you're moving through time and space so fast, everything is just disappearing. And you're at the opening of the cave. The spear comes, opens up. You get into the spear, and it brings you back. You're united with yourself, bringing awareness to your hands, your toes, your breath. You place both hands over the heart as the sphere just simply dissolves, but leaving you with beautiful iridescent light all around you, all through your auric field, through your subtle body, your etheric field, leaving you this beautiful light all around you. You feel refreshed. You feel inspired. You feel like another layer of whatever has just been lifted off of you. You feel lighter. You feel really good. The sphere slowly moves into the cosmos, leaving you with such an iridescent auric field of light. And on that breath, you take that deep breath in, exhale it out, and open your eyes gently at a gaze. Breathe. Be here now. Take your left hand and place it onto your forehead. Take your right hand and place it at your lower back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. And remove both hands at the same time. Bring the hands in front into prayer position. Anchored at the heart space. Be in this space. And release. How's everybody doing? How y'all doing? What do? Please put a love heart or a beautiful 8 or 7 in the chat. That lets me know that you are back. Whoop, 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 whoop. Relax and calm. Yes. Come on. Yes. Come on back. Come on back. Come on, come on, come on. Come on back. Got love hearts. Who's giving me love hearts? Come on back. Good, 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 good. Me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How did that feel to you going into the cave? A lot different than the door. Yeah, the door is like you're working it. Boom, boom, boom. But the cave is like you don't know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect either. I'm just seeing the images and I'm like, okay, that's what I'm going to say. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. Okay, that's, I have no clue. No clue. Okay? No clue. That's the cave. Drink some water. So in this aspect of self, just be in your space and knowing that you just let go of some things. But remember that everything's in layers. And we always think we're going to get through everything and we're not going to ever have to release anything, emotional. No. To be on this planet is emotional. Okay? Going into the cave, I first thought about Superman visiting these parents. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. You know what? I had the cards. So, I don't know why I just did this. Hold on. So now I get to show you the picture. Thank you. Yes, it felt like Avatar. Yes. So this was the cave. Okay. This was the crystals. Okay. So let me get it. So you'll know. Get it lined up right. Okay. So this is your east, your air. This is your fire. This is the south. This is your west. That was the water. There's the water spirit. And then this is the north, which is the earth. And then the earth that represents that, the nurturing. So when we got to the north, I was seeing panther, I was seeing the buffalo. And as soon as the buffalo moved forward, then I saw how the ancestors were sitting, waiting. And I was like, oh, wow, this is cool. So however your lineage, your bloodline represents itself, that was them showing themselves, feeling into that. And I was just like, this is really cool. You know, it's one of those things, and this came from, because you were going to say, oh, what set the cards did you get that from? The shaman's medicine. Okay. And the cave is, it has, the cave speaks. Rest ye from thy weary feet, as I invite you to retreat. Now heal within my sacred womb, restoration shall resume. That's the cave. The cave was that the crystals, when you see the crystal, it says, the crystal speaks. To amplify we shall unite. Crystals help to shine your light. Upon your heart rose quartz for love, were gifts from earth and stars above. So I just, you know, when I was, that pool part, when you get to the west of the waters and the waterfall, I was like, damn, that looks so cool. And just seeing it coming down, and then you had to step into the water, and then you walk up, and then the waterfall opens, and there's like this crystal extension, like carved part where the water is coming out over this crystal that made it so potent. So when you did put your head underneath it, it was restoring all of the brain activity, waking that up, resetting things, bringing it into that beautiful blue matrix, divine blueprint of self, and just activating that through its purest. And I was just like, damn, that's cool. And then to see the codes coming down through the water and how it was all just intertwining in the water as you're going through it. And I was like, and then he had to leave. And I was like, oh, no, can we just stay in the water, just hang out here? Then you had to go to the north. So That was a really, thank you so much for allowing me to be the conduit to bring that in, because I had really no clue how it was going to turn out. Thank goodness they were showing the images and was just giving it, and I'm just like, yeah, just let me be able to present that. So the whole intention is that you feel cleansed because you went deeper inside to give yourself a chance at each one of those directions that represents mind, heart, the physical body, and spirit. Okay? That allowed you to just release whatever's going on right now. Because emotionally, we store things in layers. We really do. So it just takes time to just keep releasing. You might think you're over something. That something comes along, it becomes a positive charge. It charges you, and then you have a reaction to it. It triggers you. So now it's like, I got charged just by that person's name or seeing that or whatever it is. And now it just allows you to just let that go. I hope you're feeling good today after this. I hope you're feeling really relaxed. Blood pressures are down. Anxieties are, oh, what's that? The feeling of, I can breathe. I can take a full breath. I don't feel like I got stuff hanging on me. Okay? That was the whole intention, to just allow yourself to feel free. All right? So, I'm in a process today of a lot of code stuff still coming in, more so this morning. And I have my own assignment I have to sit with and draw some things out. Donna, you will know exactly what I'm doing with the light codes, because I have those 3 books that I'm going to be going through those. And it's like needing to sit with them. A lot of them I've already turned them into art, but the rest of them and the other 2 books I need to just sit and be. That's all I've been seeing. It's just working with that. So I am hot as hell right now. And I'm going to wrap this up. So all of you, be good to yourself. I will see you for day 5 tomorrow. And tomorrow we will be stepping into that. Let's see. I'm stepping into the galactic sun tomorrow. There's a couple things going on with an alignment with that, but that's okay. We got this. Not gonna be too intense. All right. All right, everyone, be good to yourself. Thank you so much. This is my other account. My wife went out, but thank you. I'm confused. What? This is my other. Thank you. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. Oh, you're welcome. Look at me. I'm just like, went outside to put the trash out. What was that? 5 minutes? By the time I got to the stairs and I got upstairs, got inside, I was drenched. I'm like, what is this? Don't let me be outside for 30 minutes. Ooh. All right, lovelies, be good to yourself. Much love. Please, please, please stay hydrated. I know, Wi-Fi, right? I'm feeling like that when I step into that. I am going to come back on a little later, and I'm going to talk about something about energy of hair, clothing stuff, things that you need to be aware of because of what time it is. And this energy, I'm going to talk about it on my laptop. Probably won't do it on the phone. I might do it on the phone. I'm not sure. But this is something that you're going to want to hear about. And you probably already know it. If you already know it, don't know it, but you're going to want to hear about it. Okay. So, and I'll call this, I'll call it tea and spirit time. Okay. Who two for price of one? Yes. Because this one I was trying to figure out when to talk about this because we're in this medicine. And Spirit just says, you know what? It's going to be a really hot day. You know you're going to just stay in and keep it low because it's the peak of it's going to hit at 2 o'clock. And it's going to get really super hot. And those of you, I live on the third floor. So, yeah. Yeah, round 14. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, so I will be back on a little later and we're going to dive into some must know, some talk. Okay. All right, lovelies, be good to yourself. Thank you so much for joining me here on Be So Light, where we help you to claim your light and to remember who you are, to be true to the self. Bye.